Today on Oxnard, we're gonna combine three things I like. Oxnard, public transit, and Greek revival for a visit to one of the real architectural gems on the Oxnard Plain. Let's grab the 6 bus downtown for a visit to the Carnegie Library building. It's like finding a unicorn. How did it get here? Well, the short version is that around the turn of the last century, a Scotsman named Andrew Carnegie came to America and amassed an enormous fortune. He showed his gratitude by donating $10,000 each to small towns across America and a few places around the world for the construction of public libraries. The city of Oxnard applied for and got one of those grants in 1906 and hired noted architect Franklin P. Burnham. His design is a feast of Greek revival and a celebration of the classical orders of architecture. So here's the things to notice about this. This is what we call the Doric Order, which is supposedly the simplest of the orders. But the thing about the Doric Order is it has one peculiarity to it that makes it a real trick for architects to get it right. If you look up here, this thing above the columns, that's called the entablature. It has a bottom part called the architrave, it has the next middle part called the frieze, and then the cornice. The frieze is what makes it Doric. According to Doric rules, the width of the frieze is 3/4 the diameter of a column, and it has alternating things on it called triglyphs and metopes. Metopes are square, triglyphs are rectangular, and you can only center columns under triglyphs. Burnham used the most popular columnation and set columns on every other triglyph. And a good choice, too. The most famous classical building of them all, the Parthenon in Athens, shares it as well. The other characteristics that place the exterior of the building firmly in the Doric order are the fact that the columns sit directly on the foundation, and the fact that the capitals of the columns are quite simple, with no scrolls or leaves. But here, in the best picture of the gorgeous interior that I can find, Burnham has indulged himself in smooth ionic columns with beautiful volutes and square pillars with detail reminiscent of the Corinthian order. There are a few dates you might find interesting about the building. Construction started in 1906. The building was finished in 1907, which means that in 2026, it's going to celebrate its 120th birthday. It continued as the City Hall for Oxnard until 1946, and it continued as the public library until 1963. The building fulfilled various civic functions up until the mid-70s when the city got a federal grant to restore it. It was reopened in 1981, and a few years after that, it was renamed the Carnegie Art Museum. I'd also like to give a shout out here to the local group involved in advocating for both the building and the art museum. They are called the Carnegie Art Cornerstones, and I've put a link below so you can find out a little more about them. Unfortunately, the building was closed to the public in 2019 because of a budget crunch. However, the city since authorized a seismic study in 2025. The results don't seem to be public yet. I certainly hope they're good. It's such a gorgeous structure, and we're so lucky to have it. Well, I guess it's time to go home. So I'm gonna go up and grab that 6 bus, and I'll see you guys next time.